by. Lucy in the skies with diamonds. It's Lucy in the sky with gold. We're gonna swim, bike and run in a Kona sun. We're gonna swim, bike and run in a Kona sun. It's breakfast with Bob.
Thank you, Pacha Man! Huge studio audience. Welcome back to Breakfast with Bob, our Kona World Championship edition from beautiful Huggos on the Rocks. My name is Bob Babbitt, brought to you by HOKA, Fly Human Fly, Master Spas, Precision Fuel and Hydration, Crush Your Race Nutrition, Deboer, Outrigger, Kona Resort and Spa, stay longer, save more. And of course, our Challenged Athletes Foundation, which our next guest is a huge supporter of. Give it up for the 2023 Ironman World Champion, the course record holder, Lucy Charles-Barclay. I don't think that ever gets old, huh?
Pretty good. And it feels so amazing to be back here in this special place. So, yeah, really grateful to be here. And so many of you here this morning. So thank you. So
what I love, Luce, is when I look at 2025 and you win, look at all the T100s. Besides winning Ironman Lanzarote, you win Ingleman, London T100, you win there. Spain, you just had a great race with Kate Wow. And you're racing against these women who are Olympians and super tri folks, and while you're training for this. How have you balanced that?
Yeah, I've just really enjoyed the balance. I'm always an athlete who loves to throw the intensity into my training. I think given my swim background, we always train very intensely. So even when I'd been specialising on the long distance and Ironman, I always wanted to do some really hard sessions. So mixing the two, I don't find too difficult. I find it quite fun, actually. So yeah, I've been enjoying racing the fast girls on the T100, and yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully bringing that speed to the Ironman distance.
So when you go to the T100s and you find yourself side by side with somebody who's like a super tri champion, do you think to yourself, you know what, I'm sort of playing with house money here. This isn't really my total focus. Obviously you want to win that series, but at the same time, this is the end all. This is it.
Yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun with the series. Like I said, I feel like it's really challenged me in new ways. I feel like every time I line up, I learn something new about racing, about myself, about different tactics I can apply. And when you're racing an Ironman, the gaps aren't usually like 1 or 2 seconds. Right. So it's getting used to racing with athletes around you, dealing with that high pressure situation. And then, yeah, hopefully when I come out onto this race, okay, if the gaps are 1 or 2 seconds, I'm completely used to that, so that's fine. Hopefully they'll be bigger, but yeah, I'm thinking the things I've been learning from T100, I'll be able to bring across to the full distance.
So when I look at the field this year, obviously Julie Derone just pulled out, but you've got Laura Phillip, you got Taylor Knibb, you got Kate Matthews, Solveig is here, Chelsea, another champion from a few years ago. Do you think about their strengths and weaknesses, or you just focus on, okay, I'm going to get my gap on the swim, I'm going to add to it on the bike, and then I'm going to run really, really solid and just win this thing from the front? Like, you're the only other woman to win this race where they led the whole day, Lynn Lemaire in 1979, and she was the only woman in the race. So she led the whole time. For you, your strategy is people know what you're going to do. How do you stay within yourself that entire time? Because you're sort of flying blind.
Yeah, I think all year I've obviously been following the Pro Series. I've seen some of the amazing performances that these ladies have done, and I obviously know their strengths and weaknesses. But I think on race day, especially in Kona, the conditions are so tough, and it's more about looking inward on yourself and what's my game plan? Am I fueling properly? Am I following my tactics? And not getting too distracted by what everyone else is doing, because it's a really long day and things can really quickly fall apart here. So I think when I won here in 2023, I just fully focused on myself, what I was doing, and yeah, managed to get myself to that finish line in first. And yeah, hopefully I can do the same here. I know these women are incredibly strong. Yeah. We've seen some amazing performances this year, and this is the World Championship. Everyone is peaking for this race. So I think we're going to see some pretty spectacular racing on Saturday, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
So Dan Lorang, he's a guy who coached Jan Frodeno, coached Danny Hogg, won both World Championships as a coach in 2019. When did you connect with Dan, and what has he brought to the table for you?
Yeah, I started working with Dan after COVID, actually, so around 2021, and I needed like a bit of a change. Obviously, Reese has been my coach the whole time I've been pretty much doing sport. He's always been there, and he still is. He's my biggest guidance in terms of what I'm doing. But to have someone that really is overlooking the whole program, being able to say, okay, this is what I think we need to do, and we can all sit at the table and make sure that we think it's the great plan. And Dan always puts this amazing plan together that we follow, and the results have been coming. I mean, the first time I worked with him, 2021, I did one of my best ever performances. Actually, I still think it's my greatest ever performance in the 70.3 Worlds in Utah. So we got off to a really great start, and I think that confidence has just been building, and through the highs and lows the team have stuck together, and we've always come through and delivered some great racing. So he's an invaluable part of our team.
Well, and he's also coaching Taylor Knibb. And back in the day, he was coaching Annie Hogg. How do you balance that where he's coaching two people who are competing with each other?
Yeah, I think it all comes down to trust. I mean, Dan is an amazing person, and we have full trust in him, what he's doing. And obviously he's got two fantastic ladies in this race on Saturday. And I hope we both can deliver really great performances. But it all just comes down to trust, knowing he's got my plan. He knows what I'm doing, and we don't know what Taylor's plan is. It's completely separate. She's doing what she's doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. And we're both doing our thing, and we're both doing incredibly well.
So when I look at that 2023 race, and it's just 49.36, 4:32, fastest swim and fastest bike, fourth fastest run, 2:57. The running in the past, that was an issue because you were dealing with a lot of injuries. That year, were you healthy for a lot of that year? No.
No. I had a lot of issues that year leading into the race. And then I had a big issue on the run in that race. Around mile 1, I tore my calf in the marathon. And I think I saw Reese about mile 2 in the marathon, and I said to him, it's bad, it's really bad. And he's like, what's really bad? Like, why are you telling me this at mile 2? Like, he's got his phone's blowing up, people saying, she's going to win, she's doing amazing. And he's like, no, something really bad's happening, obviously not communicating that to everyone back home. So I'm very proud of running a 2:57. At the end of that marathon, I had a grade 3 or 4 tear in my calf, about 14 centimetres. I tore my leg throughout that run. So this is one of the biggest reasons I wanted to come back, because I know I can do a better run than that and hopefully be in a lot less pain.
Yeah, and I know not being able to race last year in Nice was really, really difficult, because that's actually a really good course for you as well. You come out of the water ahead, you can get away on the bike, you can train on that course because it's sort of convenient. How difficult was it for you not to be able to go to a world championship and defend your title?
Yeah, it was incredibly tough. I'd actually raced on the course in June.
And won.
At Ironman France, and I absolutely loved it. Like, it was a spectacular course. It was really challenging. The atmosphere on the run was incredible, and I was so looking forward to try and defend my title, and to have to pull out like 2 days before on a run where I managed to get a small tear in my other calf was really, really heartbreaking. So to be there and to watch was so tough, but I feel like it really just fueled the fire for this year, and we're kind of seeing the rewards of that. I decided to take the rest of the season off, just focus on getting healthy, trying to get strong, and really build a solid foundation for this season, which the last few seasons just haven't had that solid build or base. So I feel like we are seeing the rewards of that, but it was a really tough day to kind of just stand there and have to watch everyone else race and just really want to be part of it.
Just how the improvement in your running, is it just the fact that you've been able to put solid workouts together and not deal with injury?
Yeah, I think looking back at my training the last couple of years, there was many weeks with 0 kilometers of running.
Zero, right.
And this year I haven't had 1 week with 0 kilometers of running. I've been consistent all year. So I feel like consistency is key. We haven't done anything crazy. I haven't done crazy high mileage. It's just consistency week on week and really building throughout the year. And we're starting to see that really come through now.
So when you look back, and we're like, 13 years since you didn't make the 2012 Olympic team, and that was your goal, open water swim, and the 1500, missing it by 1 spot for both, and thinking, my athletic career over, and you jump into triathlon, sort of a little bit on a lark. You and Reese decide, well, let's try something different. When you look back to that, and now you see where you're at, where Ironman World Champion, 70.3 World Champion, Challenge, all the major events in the world you have won. if somebody had told you that back in 2012, what would you have said?
I would have said you're crazy. I mean, I didn't know how to ride a bike then. I did a little bit of running at school, cross country and things, but yeah, I would never have dreamed of achieving this. And my main goal coming into triathlon was just to try something new, have some fun, see what I could do. And yeah, I never would have believed I would have achieved everything I have.
What race was it that told you, okay, I think I can really be good at this? Because you were an age grouper for a while before going pro.
Yeah, so I turned it to triathlon in around 2014, did my first Ironman in the UK in Bolton then, and managed to come second in my age group and was then hooked. I was like, okay, and I'd learnt what Kona was. I wanted to come back as an age grouper in 2015, and I managed to qualify for Kona and win my age group. And I was like, okay, I feel like I'm doing okay at this.
You think?
I knew it would be a big jump to turning professional, but then 2 years later I'd come second here in Kona, so it all happened pretty fast. But yeah, it's been a dream. It feels like a second career in sport, and it's really been a dream come true.
That's what I love about it. It has been a second career, and obviously an amazing career. And the cool part too is you've involved your family. Your sister is your social media person, your video person, and she's got a special day. Is she here?
I think she's here. She was getting some lava java shakes. Yep, it's my sister Holly's birthday today.
So we're doing a little happy birthday for Holly?
Let's do it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Holly. Happy birthday to you. Traveling the world with your sister, your husband, the team you've put together. Is there anything better?
No, it's incredibly special. I feel really, really grateful for all of them. Every single day putting up with me, helping me do my training, post on social media, Reese doing 10 million jobs to keep everything smooth and going. So yeah, I couldn't be more grateful for them. So
obviously we don't think ahead after this race, but is 70.3 Worlds in the cards as well? Try to get a second title there?
It's on the calendar for sure. We'll see how this race goes. I never like to look past this race. I give absolutely 110% to this race, and if races can come after, then great. And 70.3 Worlds is on the schedule, so yeah, hopefully I can make that one too.
I love it. And when we look back at other races, a lot of folks here don't know the importance of a Challenge Roth and how important that race is for a pro to win that race. You got second 1 year and then come back and win it. How important was that? Just from a confidence perspective, also it's a different type of course. You're running sort of on gravel along the river, and it's a totally different vibe. Yeah, I love that race. It just lives and breathes triathlon. Going there, staying with local families who just are so happy to have the race happening. There's just no better vibe of triathlon than Challenge Roth, and to go there twice, I feel really, really lucky to have a second and a first place finish there. And yeah, the atmosphere is just like nothing I've ever experienced. So I definitely want to go back at some point and experience it again, because yeah, it's a magical race. Will you do more of the T100 after this as well, or is that because you're up there? Yeah, we've obviously got the grand final in Qatar in December, so it's a long season this year, but it's still a big goal of mine. I'm currently leading the series, so definitely all to play for there, and yeah, excited to finish that off strongly and see what I can do. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a huge round of applause for Lucy Charles-Barclay, 2023 Ironman World Champion. Pacho, take us out. It's Lucy in the sky with gold. We're gonna swim, bike and run in the Kona sun. It's breakfast with Pancho hitting that high note, baby. Way to go. Round of applause again, Lucy Charles-Barclay. Love it. Heidi. Oh, yes.